Yo guys, today I'll be doing another unboxing, and I know this is long overdue because I just didn't have the time to do it, so I'm just gonna do a quick one now. I promised you this unboxing since last year, and sorry it was a bit late. So this time I'll be filming in 1080p with 60 fps. I'm just gonna try it out because my previous video I used the 4K and I think it's not bad, but due to my light, there's issues right now, so it's not that bright. I rather try the 60 fps because I think that right now 4K video is pointless because the video will be grainy. So let's start with the front of the box. You can see the usual Hotwheels Elite logo, F333 SP. The 60th anniversary. This model commemorates the 60th anniversary. As you can see, limited edition 1760 out of the 6060 models made. I'm not sure what that stick is for, maybe some decoration. At the back is you get to see the features, and at the bottom you see all the license, all the usual stuff. Okay, so now we start. Sorry the box is a bit damaged because I got this model for a very cheap price of only $35 Sing dollars. I found it at some sale, so I'm just really lucky because the retail price is around 200 Sing dollars. So as you can see, the box is very damaged, but I'll just leave it one side. So from the first look, the paint is extremely nice. At the sale there were many of these models, but mostly they were mostly damaged. That's why I had to go through like hours of searching to find the perfect one. And the only bad thing about this piece was that I think the mirror was broken, and I just pasted it back on before this unboxing. So I'm just gonna carry on. You can see there's a booklet, I'm not sure, maybe for information, and there's even this plastic piece to support the spoiler so it doesn't bend, which is good. But personally, my take on Hot Wheels Elite models is that they do not age well. If you leave it like open for a long time or not touch it for a long time, the glue and everything will just not be sticky anymore, pieces will fall off. So still not as good as photo art, those models, but definitely well detailed. So now I'm gonna untape everything beneath. As you can see, it's really well packaged. They made it very secure with all this tape. So I'm not sure whether I'm gonna keep these or not, but I'll try and peel off or cut off the scotch tape later on. I'm gonna take out the brochure now. So we got this pamphlet of brochure. So front says 60th anniversary, and then I'm not sure what these are. Are these postcards, stamp stickers? I'm not sure, but definitely cool to be collecting those. Oh, this is actually the history of Ferrari. As you can see, the date from 1947 all the way. Each year there's a photo. You can see the Ferrari 1971 and the F40 in 1987. This is to commemorate the 40 years. And if I'm not wrong, 1997 the F50. No, this is the Berlinetta. And then yeah, basically that's it. That's cool. And I got I'm not sure what this is. It's a stick. Not sure what it does, but quite cool. Yeah. So I'm just gonna unscrew the base now. I have to be very careful because the mirrors, if it lands on the side, the mirrors are the one that is holding it, so it may break the mirrors off. Okay, so I unscrewed everything right now, and it's really a mess because now my bed is extremely dirty. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the screws later on. So unboxing this model is not that easy because usually they secure Hot Wheels Elite models very tightly, and just gonna take. I need to uncoil the wiring beneath this to open the engine cover. So I just got the metal wirings out. It's extremely difficult because yeah, Hot Wheels Elite really secures the models well, like extremely well. Every model you expect this metal wiring, especially in opening parts. Yeah, so but the paint looks very nice. I purposely got this matte red paint. There's another version, it's just a plain metallic red, but this looks extremely beast. I'm just gonna clear the rubbish aside. So we'll now have a closer look at the model. I'm just gonna get scissors away. So first look, this thing is a bit shaky, so I gotta be careful. So you got the front, you can see the intake. Yeah, Hot Wheels Elite really produce quality models. Like you don't just see plastic pieces, you get to see the whole thing throughout the car. So you got the front, you see the lights. It's a bit yellowish because of, like I said, Hot Wheels Elite models do not age well, and plastic pieces turn up like oxidization or whatever. Yeah, it just turns yellow, which is quite sad. But the wheels turn freely, but the disc brakes do not go through the Brembo disc brakes. The Brembo brake calipers, I mean. OZ rims. Very nice, all these sponsorships. Beneath, nothing much, but I must say the engine has extremely nice detail on it. Like just look at the tubings and all the pipes, but you can clearly tell the metal pipes they are molded. They are not individual pieces, so that's quite something something Hot Wheels can work on, but they no longer have the license of Ferrari, so that's quite sad. And this engine block right here, if you can tell, is just one plastic piece that's nicely painted on, I must say. And the springs and the suspension is also one plastic piece, but they painted it quite nicely with all the bolts, so you can't really tell from afar. And this intake, there's a carbon fiber pattern to it, and there's a texture as well, so that's a nice add. And yep, all these intakes, and I'm not that good with engines, sorry. Yeah, but it's quite nice detail. See this wiring, the blue and the red cables in the metal base flooring. This little metal wire here, this it's quite fragile, so must be careful. And first look to the for the tires. When you touch it and you feel it, it's actually very realistic rubber, and it feels like those track slick tires. So yeah, it's very cool. And unlike the other Hot Wheels Mattel models, if you ever bought a F1 model made by Hot Wheels and not Hot Wheels Elite, the tires they use are very fake plastic that is very reflective, and you actually can see the line of the molding still there. They did not shave it off, so that's quite sad. But overall, this model looks great. I'm not going to cover anything else. I'm just going to do a review on it if I have the time. I'm just going to put the cover goes, and the base beneath of the cover under the hood or the engine cover, this, I'm not sure what paint is this, but if I'm not wrong, it's like those insulators or those kind of reflective insulating paint that you get to see in cars because of the high heat of the engine. So that's a nice detail to it. Yeah, other than that, not quite sure how to get this back in. Okay, so yeah, nicely secured. You have to be very careful not to hold the front splitter by itself. It will just break off. You can see the detail even in the exhaust pipe. Yeah, but other than that, this is my unboxing of the Ferrari F333 SP made by Hotwheels Elite. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a nice day, and check out my other videos and subscribe. Thanks.